Okay, friends on Facebook, we have a Facebook friend here, Mr. Bigger Biggs. And without getting into really nitty-gritty of matters legally, we'd like to ask him a couple questions. Bigger, yesterday, an incident, it happened up the road. I want you to tell us what really went on.
Brian, it might not be too nice if I say good evening, good day to our Facebook friends and thanking them for the solidarity which they have been giving me, and it is tremendous. I just wanted to say thanks to them. Brian, I went to picket the Attorney General office yesterday because I discover, I get information that the matter that has been going on now for the last 3 years, 8 months now, is finally on our desk now. All the technical persons have done their assessment and have given their finding. So I just decided to go up there and pick it, and I want persons to know that they must that yesterday is also one solid year since I made that historical stage of that historical picket at the reparation conference. I don't know. So that is really and truly that picket yesterday was primarily for that, to mark that 1 year anniversary since I had that picket, the 15th of September,
Right.
2013.
Yeah, and without going into anything legally again,
Yes.
I'd like you to tell people how much charges were brought upon you yesterday.
Yeah, well, 4 charges was laid on me yesterday.
Any criminal charges? Really?
Yes, they said they're one of them is indictable. So then, I put everything in the hands of our capable attorney at law, which is QC John, and that's how far really willing to say about the case itself. But I just want my Facebook friends to know that the struggle still continue. I'm in good spirit, don't have no fear, not to think that trust me, I've never been more better and good in all my life. Trust me.
Right.
That's what I want persons to know, and to know that I'm okay.
Right, and we want to go away from that case now. I want you to tell us, in your own words, how you feel as a man trying to do a business. And in our view, hey, the public here, you're deprived
Yeah.
of doing your work.
Brian, let me be honest with you, Definitely, this is not about this issue of mine is not about me alone anymore. No. It's gone beyond me now. This is about, I would not like what happened to me happen to another Vincentian again, Brian. That's what I really want persons to get to know. Brian, what was done to me, I believe, is one of the biggest crime and evil of recent time. And when I say recent time, I'm talking about it maybe for the last 50 years or so. That was done to me, and persons, and we'll be amazed to know that persons in our society can be so evil to one another, and depriving myself, my children, and 60 workers and their family too. And that is what we have to remember. The Brian, St. Vincent, trust me, it is a real bad state, you know. And if persons get down to know the real truth about this thing, Brian, people will run, and as I said some night ago, persons will run and hold their head and bar for murder. It's a simple, it's a truth, you know. Brian, I tell you, persons might be hearing you, Luzette, Margaret, Luan Hadaway, Providence, all those Facebook, and I don't want to start to call them because I don't want to forget
Some names.
some names.
But they will understand.
But they will understand.
Yeah.
Brian Simmons is in a real bad state, you know. And what I would have liked see persons to do is, don't take my word for it. Do their own investigation. Go speak to persons like a professional like Mr. Glenn Stewart. He's willing to speak to people. Glenn Stewart is one of my technical advisors. Mr. Phil Isaacs, he will also get the open and outspoken person. MacArthur Roberts again, who's another surveyor. He's another no nonsense man neither too. And Bassi Alexander, speak to those persons who really have the answer, and trust me, you'll be amazed of what was done to a Vincentian.
Bigger.
I don't even want to say black or white, because as I say, Brian,
People is people.
one of my best friends is the variant which you know right here. You know what they are prepared, what they have put in store for me.
Yeah, don't say that. Yeah, but I want to get the people on the side so they can have a feel of things, because there are a lot of propaganda going over on the other side. Now, Because it's only yesterday I heard
Mm.
that a bridge
Mm.
that was supposed to be leading away from your land, so the general public could use, was washed away. Is that true?
That crossing was there for over 50 years. That crossing was there, and then it get washed away. I think it's 2003. They made attempt to rebuild it, but because of the poor approach they took towards rebuilding the bridge was never reconstructed. But what happened? There are a set of ULP, and I could say it, ULP supporters who wanted was to buy the lands. There are on board in this country. These persons, I believe, can be charged for insider trading. One of them openly and radio said that they were going to purchase the lands, but they didn't get the full truth. I had us refund them $10,000. I wrote a check. Vinette Father Bayless Fredericks was the lawyer who did the deed. I gave him a check of $10,000 to give back to those same persons who are radio now speaking. But you know what? You know what really amazed me, Brian? Is that they only say a part of the truth, and I did not have to give them back the 10,000 or the 10,000 made Brian as a deposit and the lands, and with the expectation to pay the lady her balance of money within 6 months. 2 years passed, they didn't pay her. When I get the information that the land is to be sold, immediately I acted and I get the land to purchase. Okay? I said to the lady, I said, see this? I do not want nobody to call my name in the what this is, because I never was called in what this is, and let me what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay you your full money that you want for the land, and I will take care of that $10,000 that you have for them, that you don't have to give them back. And I, Brian, wrote a check and give it to Vinette Father Bayless Fredericks to give. Bayless is still alive. To give them back the $10,000. And these people, from the time I bought those land, Brian, like it was all hell broke loose. Because you know what? I break up, I will look at it as their retirement